How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Fandom Fuel. My name is Mike.
My name is Krissel.
And today we have our Deadpool 2 spoiler review. So if you have not watched Deadpool 2, please do yourself a favor. Go watch the movie, then come back and watch our spoiler review because we will be spoiling the hell out of the movie. I feel like we always say that. People just need to start listening and just go watch the movie
and come back
you
later.
watch the spoiler review. All right. Okay, I think they're gone. I think they're gone. All right, we can spoil the movie now. All right, what did you think about the movies? Deadpool 2.
I liked it. I think the first one was best, but this one it was good too.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I thought it was funny. I do still think the first one was the best Deadpool movie. But in general, I had a lot of fun with the movie. Now, the reason I still feel like Deadpool 1 was better than Deadpool 2 was I think story-wise, the first Deadpool had a better story. It felt like Deadpool 2 felt a little messy and they were just kind of going places. But again, I had fun. I understood it. I got where they were going. And it was funny as hell. Joke-wise, they were both funny. I just think that Deadpool 1 beats it out because of the story. I think I like the story better. But they were both equally funny. I had a blast. I thought they were both really funny. They were both hilarious. I was cracking up. It's just a bunch of fun stuff. So it was really funny for me. What did you think? Give us a little more detail.
Well, I think it was funny, but I think that if the first movie, the thing that it makes it funnier because we weren't expecting to be that funny or we didn't have our expectations high. And now that we go and see the second one, I had my expectations high, and it was like, oh, I know what they can pull out, and I was expecting some of the stuff, some of the smack talking or stuff like that. So I walk in there with that mentality.
That's a good point, actually. That is a good point because I knew coming into Deadpool 2, I knew exactly what to expect from the movie because of Deadpool 1. When I went into Deadpool 1, I didn't know how far they were going to take it. So, yes, I actually, that's a good point that you brought up. I think maybe why Deadpool 1 resonates a little bit more with me and I thought maybe it was a better movie was because I didn't know what to expect and I was just blown away. But this one was really fun, but I knew what to expect. I knew where they were going because because we're not surprised anymore because of what they did with the first one. So that is actually a really good point that the surprise factor is really not there anymore. Now they just kind of have to try. But even Ryan Reynolds and the Deadpool character, they do mention there's a lot of lazy writing, and there was at times, but it's not like you were I'm not expecting this damn movie to win an Oscar. I really am not.
Oh no! I think the point of this movie was just just make us entertain and
it did it.
And make us laugh.
And it did.
And just
have a good time.
Have a good time.
And it did. That's exactly what it was. That's how I felt. I was like, you're right. It wasn't to do anything crazy. Even though at the end where when Deadpool is dying, he was like, I hope the Academy's watching, which I thought was hilarious too. Yes. So there's a lot of funny stuff. Okay, so let me start off with some of the characters. Domino, Zazie Beetz, I think is her name. She was awesome. Loved her. Josh Brolin. I was about to say as Thanos. No, even though they did it to Josh Brolin as Cable. He was awesome. Dude's like jacked for like 50-something, 60. Is he 60? I don't know. He's probably close to 60. I don't know. But he's freaking old and he's freaking jacked.
He looks good.
He looked awesome. And he was a great Cable. Again, Ryan Reynolds, awesome. Just the cast was great. Everybody was funny. Everybody was fun.
What about the appearance that we had in there for some characters? That was funny. Perfect and funny. Super funny. True. I think the timing, it was so good for that.
I really did like that part too. I was really cracking up on that part. So it was where Deadpool was in the mansion talking to Colossus, and they were saying he was mentioning about Foxes being tight and not opening up the wallet a little bit to get some more of the Fox Marvel characters. And then they cut a camera, and it's legit. You see like all the Fox Marvel, you see the X-Men, characters, and he just, you see Beast just kind of closing the door out on Wade and stuff. I thought that was hilarious. Such a perfect little. Just all you need is just a little bit. Yes. All you needed was just a little bit.
The end credit scenes.
We'll get to the end credit scenes, but I thought that was really funny. So I mean, they right off the bat they start with the death of Vanessa, which I did not expect, but I'm not surprised, just because I feel like it her death would add motivation to Wade Wilson, but it would also bring in something kind of like like it's emotion wise, but I also feel like it was. I'm not surprised that they did it, and I don't know how I feel about it, just because her character was so cool, and I liked her and Wade's interaction with each other, their relationship.
Well, they bring her back.
Did they though? Like, okay, so like,
yes,
technically at the end he was playing with the timeline, right? But did he bring her back? Like,
yeah, he did.
Okay,
because he killed the guy before killing her. And he said, I will be right back, because he was having fun with the timing thing. So he was jumping.
He was jumping timelines.
Yes.
Okay, maybe he did, but at the beginning, they start off immediately with a death. They killed off Vanessa. That one was, I was like, whoa, this was a little bit sad. I didn't know where to laugh and stuff, because it was a death, and I felt like that was kind of, it sucked. Yes. You know what I mean? But again, it was motivation for him. It was. So I liked it. I like the fact that they were using the kid as a way for him to redeem himself in a way. And then Cable was after the kid because he wanted to just kind of kill the kid and stop it, so then his family doesn't get hurt. Now, so I enjoyed that part. I thought that part was funny. It was fun and was good, because I think it brought a different side to Deadpool and stuff like that. But you have anything else to add?
Well, what was your favorite scene, or your favorite part from the movie?
Oh man, there was a lot of good ones. The baby feet was really good. Oh my god, the baby feet scene was really good. Obviously you guys have seen it, so you guys know the baby feet scene. But it's Juggernaut makes an appearance in the movie. He rips Deadpool in half. So then Deadpool's recuperating. He's over there with Blind Al, sitting on the couch. And his legs are kind of growing out. The whole X-Force, shows up and stuff, and even Cable shows up, and everyone is just kind of watching him and just kind of watching his baby legs just grow. I don't know. I thought that part was just super funny. What about you?
Well, the X4 part, when they making the team together, putting it together, the Vanish boy. Oh, what was his name?
Oh, Vanisher.
The Vanisher was funny.
Oh, when they were getting the group together.
Okay. Yeah, when they jump out of the plane, that was really, really funny. How everyone landed in there. I thought it was really, really funny.
Yeah, they killed them off super quickly.
Yeah, the only one who didn't got killed was
Domino. Yeah,
because she was the lucky one.
No, I mean it was. I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. You want to move on to okay? So actually, to me the best part of the movie though was the third act. Was towards the ending. I thought that was the most action packed. It was a lot more fun, and I actually was ready to kind of join into that whole experience where they were going to try to turn the kid. He had 30 seconds to try to turn the kid. If not, Cable was going to blow his brains out. So that whole thing there, that whole team up with Cable and all that stuff, I really enjoyed all that stuff. I don't know. Are they going to do a Deadpool 3? I don't think they will at this point.
I really don't think so.
I think they're going to move on to X-Force, if you want to be honest with you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, I think they're gonna move on to an X-Force movie.
Yeah, because it ended off all of them walking.
Yeah. I think so I don't expect another Deadpool movie. I do expect them to keep going with this. Well, I guess it really depends on the whole Disney and Fox merger, right? Because it's still not completed. I know it's being looked at through lawyers. Mickey Mouse can come in and just kill off Deadpool. And I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't happen, but it can happen. So I think at this point we don't know what's going on with that, but I would love to see an X-Force movie. And I know it was talked about. I mean, when we were doing our whole, Fandom Fuel news, we talked about it. We were doing it weekly. We were talking about it I felt like almost every week about, X-Force and stuff like that. So I know Fox might have something like that in their plans, but I hope that they do something like that. I mean, I think it'll be fun. And credit scenes.
Oh,
I thought that was super funny.
Perfect.
You want to explain it while you get some water?
Well, the first one we saw, it was the two chicks trying to fix the timing.
Yeah.
So they give it to Deadpool, and they were like, what would just have done? You know, they were like,
Yeah.
why did we agree to this?
Why did we
Like,
give him a time traveling thing? Yeah.
It's Deadpool. He's gonna do some stuff that are not properly have to be done.
Yeah.
But it was perfect. Then we walked when he was with Vanessa and he killed the guy before he kills Vanessa.
Right.
And then he jumps into the place when he is
With
with Wolverine.
The Wolverine movie, yeah.
Yay! We see him back for a tiny bit, but it was cool to see him.
Yeah.
And when it was just perfect.
It was really perfect. So he ends up killing the Deadpool from the Wolverine movies.
It was
so he's pretty much goes back in time and is correcting a lot of stuff. So he kills the Deadpool. Now we get a scene where it's Ryan Reynolds saying, "Hey, I'm gonna make it big in Hollywood." He lifts up the script and it's the script for Green Lantern, and he gets shot up by Deadpool too. So he gets shot up. What else? Is that it?
Yeah, I think that was the ending. Yes.
I feel like there was more. Wasn't there more?
No, what's that?
Okay, I felt like there was more, but I thought those scenes were so funny. I stayed there. I stayed after the credit. Technically, it was only mid-credit scenes, but there wasn't no end credit scene. I was expecting end credit scenes. A lot of people in the theater were expecting end credit scenes. We didn't get one, which was. I guess I mean it doesn't matter. I think it was funny, but I was just thinking like when we were just sitting in the theater there and we were like, oh, I guess we didn't get any end credits, right? Let's go home. I was like thinking, what would been funny like for Deadpool, like legitimately like everybody's like it's just a black screen for like 30 seconds. People thinking, oh, I guess we don't get any end credits. It's like. And then he just comes in and is like, nah, you guys are getting an end credit scene or something. You know what I mean? Like, I was just thinking of, like, how stupid and ridiculous would that be?
Well, it didn't happen for the first movie, something like that?
No, it was an end credit scene, but it wasn't like, hey, you have to wait it out. No, it was immediately after the end credits. He did the whole, the whole, hey, well, we're going to have Cable in the next movie. He teased all that stuff. Anything else you want to add about Deadpool 2?
No. I think I said everything that I can think right now.
Go ahead and give your general thoughts of the movie so we can kind of finish this off.
Good movie, very entertaining, very funny. Go watch it again.
Yeah, I agree with you. Had a lot of fun. I was very entertained. It was really funny. I enjoyed it. Again, it might have not been to me. It might not have been as good as the first one, but the first one to me was freaking brilliant. So this one not being brilliant but being good, it's still damn good to me. Like I really liked the movie. I had a lot of fun.
I like the part that they that some movies are super super good, the first one, and then they just come the second one and it just dies. Or they kill it. This is not the case.
No, it's not
a good movie.
It's really not. It's really not. I agree with you. It's not that it's not even close to being a bad movie. It's a really good movie. It's a really fun movie. It's just we knew, like, I think you brought up a really good point that I didn't think about it. It's like we knew what to expect of the movie, that it didn't. I don't think I had that shock value that I did in Deadpool 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that was probably the only thing it had maybe against it. I think it had to kind of maybe. I think this one and it's true, and you got to give them credit because they did a really good job. But you got to give them credit because I feel like they really had to try harder on this one. Because now, as the audience, we already know what to expect from Deadpool 2. And they know that now. And they're like, damn it, now we have to really take it up a notch. And I thought they did great. I think they really tried to take it up a notch. But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. That is it for our review of Deadpool 2, or spoiler review. So make sure you guys check out some of our other videos over there. Subscribe to our channel down there. Let us know below what you think about Deadpool 2. Try not to spoil it, even though we are in a spoiler video. Screw it, just spoil it. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.